Today, we will be presenting the magazine analysis of Popular Science.
Popular Science was founded in 1872 and was formerly known as Popular Science Monthly. It is a science and technology-based magazine and has been through numerous modifications throughout its time and as humankind has developed over the course of the last 130 plus years. It has been a documenter of the world's most impactful innovations like the invention of the telephone, the phonograph, the electric light, and many more. Likewise, the impressive history of the magazine has contributed to its house style as it has noticeably changed as society has evolved, affecting its physical features. It no longer uses lowercase letters and its old font. It displays the date of publication differently, and it no longer shows the cost of the magazine on the cover.
The masthead illustrates the main purpose of the magazine is to display the most current advances in our science. The choice of using a bold font and color for the masthead suggests that the magazine is trying to grasp the reader's attention towards said advancements.
The magazine uses a modern, bold, and thick font and has all its text with capital letters. This makes the reader more gravitated towards the cover and helps them understand the gravity of the topics the magazine has offered.
The cover uses soft-tone colors and a bright masthead, which immediately grabs the consumer's awareness. Cool tones and blue hues will usually evoke the feeling of tranquility and professionalism towards the reader, allowing the magazine to appear refreshing and friendly. This gives the reader a sense of assurance when deciding whether to read the magazine, thus helping Popular Science. The spigot has a darker shade along with a stronger blue on the top part. You also see the darker to light shade of sand falling out, which represents a color contrast, drawing the audience's attention towards the main image.
Having only one image displayed on the cover of the magazine allows the picture to have the spotlight, which inclines the consumer to the centralized message. The open spigot is allowing sand to fall out, emphasizing that the main idea of this magazine is water issues globally. This invokes a question in the reader's thoughts as to why is there a spigot spewing out sand instead of water. This curiosity is the first step in gaining the reader's awareness and convincing them to read about the main topic.
The statement on the left side uses minimal words to spotlight the key title of the magazine. This was strategically used to have the audience concentrate on the main cover line. The smaller words on the side addresses the subtopics of the magazine, allowing the reader to acknowledge the other issues the magazine has to offer. The 68 ways to get rock-hard eyes hooks the reader's attention, engaging them to pick up the magazine through the font size of the number 68.
These covers have multiple similarities such as having the same font, capitalization, and placement on the masthead, as well as having the dateline printed at the top. Likewise, they all have a main cover line, discussing the key point of the magazine and are all displayed in capital letter. In addition to, they also have cover lines by the side of the cover, advertising other topics included in the magazine.
The numerous similarities the covers include contribute to its house style through the consistency of the position of both masthead and dateline, the way the main image is always related to the centralized topic of the magazine, and always having the main cover line being followed by a symbol and being depicted by larger and bolder fonts. On the contrary, the minor cover lines are being shown in a less emphasized font and style. The message of the cover on the left immediately illustrates to the audience that the magazine's main subject will be about electricity and power. It shows two jumper cables with energy around it and them burning the material they are latched onto, suggesting the thought in the reader's head about whether nuclear energy truly is damaging. The cover in the middle displays a message of the severity of water conditions in our world through the main image, as it shows sand coming out of a spigot instead of water, alluding that the state of water globally is not ideal. The message of the cover on the right demonstrates a picture of a crow, suggesting that the magazine will talk about intelligence and brain power, as the crow is one of the most intelligent birds, but it also shows smaller text stating unorthodox opinions about intelligence, such as IQ tests are dumb, and this crow is smarter than your fifth grader, suggesting that maybe the standard viewpoint on intelligence isn't what people think it is.
Although the house style of the magazine is evident, there are still some differences that each hold that contribute to its own divergent style, such as the color of the masthead and how it adds to the color contrast, which allows each hue being used to stand out instead of blending together, causing an eye-catching cover. Likewise, only 2 of the covers displayed a headline alongside the main image, allowing the reader to acknowledge promptly the key idea of the magazine. They also have distinct positioning of their main cover line and cover lines due to the fact they position them in according to the main image on the cover. Although
the table of contents includes some resemblance, such as having all the main headlines with the same font, capitalization, and placement, including a main image that correlates to the central theme inside the magazine. This helps the reader to keep in mind the main topic while still looking for the subtopics the magazine has to offer. They also include sub-headlines, which contributes to the organization style of the table of contents, making it easier to find certain topics. Moreover, they all include the publishing date, website, and photo credit.
The contents remain true to the house style by having all the titles the same font, bold, and at the top of the page. This allows the reader to realize quickly that they are in the table of contents section. Having labels that allow the reader to easily figure out where a specific section in a magazine is placed. And still including images that displayed the main topic of the magazine while they are looking at other topics in the table of contents, which helps keep in mind the main subject of the magazine. Instantly, the image they chose to be in the first table of contents becomes noticeable. The image being shown is somewhat connected to the key topic of the magazine, as it talks about how much power was used to produce the magazine. This also gives the audience a fun and innovative way to learn about facts, while also being shown other issues. This demonstrates that the magazine wants to achieve a different, interesting way of teaching and exploring topics. The second table of contents did not only do that, but included a mini activity for the readers to participate in that also correlates to the main objective of the magazine. This activity allows the reader to be entertained while viewing the other topics, illustrating that they want the audience to achieve knowledge in an exciting way. The third table of contents uses a vibrant and colorful image, immediately grasping the audience's awareness and drawing them towards the exciting activity that they have provided. The image correlates to the main idea of the magazine, allowing the reader to learn in yet another imaginative and expressive manner. This suggests that the magazine's focus is not only display the other topics the magazine has, but to also help the audience explore and learn about the different elements that connect with the main topic. The
table of contents contain differences as well. For instance, the title have different colors, which is used for contrasting purposes. 2 have images that include a mini activity for the audience to partake in, which keeps reader entertained and wanting them to read further. They also have distinctive positioning of the publishing date, website, and photo credit. Lastly, the newer ones were more alike and simpler in contrast to the old one, whose table of contents were more difficult to follow.
the spreads all contain the main topic and message of the magazine, making it evident to the audience what the key point of the magazine is, as well as the photo credit and main image. The main image includes a variation of unique, colorful, and impactful pictures that displays the central idea the magazine holds.
The house style of the feature spread is easily visible, as they all have a main image that clearly illustrates the start point of the magazine is used in the background to make it apparent. It also includes a main topic and message, which is consistency, aids the audience in recognizing the true essence of the magazine. The color choice of the first feature spread uses different range of blues to immediately catch the audience's eye, resulting in their undivided attention. The decision to use electricity to spell out the word sharded hooks the reader, making them feel intrigued and wanting to read more. The main purpose is to connect the central idea of the magazine with a format that would correlate to said idea. Having visual connections makes it easier for the audience to understand the information and envision what the magazine is stating. In the second spread, the contrast of the light background with the dark globe instantly stands out as you first notice the image, as well as the bold text, which demonstrates to the reader that the future information that they are about to read will deal with water issues globally. Likewise, this decision, along with choosing to only have an image of a globe while having a calming background, allows the reader to have a coherent understanding of the main subject, achieving the magazine's goal, which is to clearly recognize the water issues around the world. In the last spread, the dark background along with the blue, modernized 3D picture of the brain allows for an eye-catching reading experience as the image steals the spotlight with its detailed features. The purpose of this is to encapsulate the reader's recognition on not only the image but the information being stated and to realize the multiple essential facts that spread has to offer.
The spreads contain a couple of differences such as font and color of title, contributing to the personality of the magazine and illustrating its main image in its own unique way. A position of main message and topic. The positioning relies on the format the spread is and how they place their titles and main image.
In the beginning of their career, Popular Science would purposely design their magazine to lure working-age males. But as time have evolved, they began catering to the general audience and expanding their demographics. Its focus is to help spread awareness globally about the world's everyday changing advances in science and introducing the wave of new innovations occurring daily around the globe. It can be suggested that this is a target-based audience through its covers and house style, as it shows no specific demographic preference because their choice of style is neutral and all text-based information are related to the general audience and include possessive nouns such as us and our, which displays the welcoming and accepting vibe that the magazine was created for anyone to view.